Okay, so if you didn't know what you clicked on when you clicked into this trail video, it's part of a larger Choose Your Own Adventure series down Whistler Mountain Bike Park. And we started at Top of the World, and after Top of the World, the choice was yours. You had 3 different trail choices down the Garbanzo and Creekside zones, and 3 more choices now that you're down in the Fitzsimmons zone, the lowest Whistler Bike Park zone. This entire series is designed so that you, the viewer, can experience different routes down Whistler the same exact way you would if you were actually on the mountain. So I hope you enjoy.
Absolute classic trail. It was just closed to get some work done on it, and now it just opened, so there is a massive amount of people in front of me. So we're gonna take it easy on this first part, let them get a little bit of space in front of me. But this trail is classic for a reason. It is the best trail to learn jumps at this park. If you want to do that, it's the best warm-up trail for anybody at any skill level. Well, sorry, for people who know how to jump. But you know, for the pros out there, it's still an absolute blast. We've got a little bit of everything. They've got tables and step-ups and wall rides, all that kind of stuff. Woo! Well, yeah, and the box jump. Oh, so good. So good. There's lots of good places to stop too. And the jumps, they progress as you go down the trail. They start smaller and they get a little bigger, and they give you a little bit of, oh, thank you. They give you a little bit of variety too. Some step ups down the road. Nice. That's decent size. Just cruise it, take it easy. This trail is not about mega high speeds. Woo! Whoa. Another cool thing about Crank It Up is that we're about to get to kind of a skills area where there's one nice big tabletop jump, and then a bunch of drops that you can try out if you wanted to, and then you can get kicked back right onto Crank It Up if you want to. It's the trail made for progression. So we're gonna go right, which is proper Crank It Up. A couple of nice jumps along here. Here we go, back into the trees. Nice floaty one. Ooh, gotta squash that, depending on your speed, and this. Oh, a little far. I love this part. Not even necessarily the trail part. The trail's good, but nice big tall trees. Whoa. Take it nice and slow. One of my friends who is an extremely good rider somehow almost fell off of that right in front of me. All right, here we go. Now there's a split up ahead after these couple of jumps here. Gotta be careful you don't get too much speed for. Splits off. You go right, crank it up. You go left, crank it up more. Jumps get bigger. And that's kind of the natural in-between crank it up and A-line. Let's hit up crank it up. Crank it up proper. Ooh, that berm is so nice. This is a floaty one. Woo! Down you go. Into a big step up. Love it. Wow, a couple of options. Just got my picture taken. There we go. Whoa, too far. Hit the brakes. Oh, I love this part. The steepness is just right. Woo! Jump size gets a little bigger. It's just a great time on a bicycle. Now, as we get to this bottom section, jumps get smaller again. I'll tell you, these last bunch of jumps, this is where I learned to jump, basically. Not this, that's just a fast roller, but from here on out, there's such a nice size. You're jumping from over top of them, so you can see the landing. And it's just the perfect set of jumps to progress. And that, friends, is crank it up. You go right in the heart of darkness. So let's do that. This jump's great. Woo! Don't take this too hard. Now, we have a lot of braking bumps. Woo. Zip liners, hello. Oh. And this trail is, well, the reason why it's so beat up, one, because they haven't had rain in close to 2 months here, and that's the main reason, but this trail will get a little bit bumpier than some others because it's kind of a catch-all trail. It's the final trail you'll hit as you get down to the bottom of the village, and so a bunch of trails, upper trails, feed into that one. And here we are. You and I have now safely made it to the bottom of Whistler Village. Oh yes. Look at the lack of people in the lift line. That's what weekday riding is all about. Well, we've safely made it down to the bottom. You made some solid choices. I appreciate that. If you want to head back, straight back up to the top of the mountain and take a totally different way back down, you can do that with the Whistler Choose Your Own Adventure playlist that I've put together. So feel free to head back up to the top of the world and take a tech line down if you want to, or choose a different flow trail line. It's all up to you. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.